Today, what I thought I would share with you is my new routine, my new rules. I think I call this my rules for life, okay? And, this has changed throughout the years at different times. I need a different kick in the ass. But it's really important to have some kind of rules that you're living your life by so that you know what are the guidelines. What are you supposed to be doing? What kind of rules does John create, right, in order to get himself motivated, to get himself productive? I went through a period of not having the productivity that I'd like to have, and just kind of being a little bit more depressed and just not motivated, and not, and a lot of it is because of that, because I wasn't getting stuff done. So I said, John, enough of this, all right? You need a system, you need a schedule, you need to start practicing what you used to preach, okay? What you do preach, and applying that to yourself. And so that's why I came up with this. So in this video, I'm going to be reading these to you and explaining these to you and why I put these in here. If you're just joining me for the first time, I'm John from BulldogMindset.com. On this channel, I teach you how to be a man. I teach you how to build your financial independence, okay? How to build your physique, how to get the girls that you want, and basically how to go from the victim mindset to what I call the Bulldog Mindset. Rule number 1 for life: only drink water. No soda or anything else except one soda with dinner. I gave myself the exception of having one diet soda with dinner, okay? And, I might not implement this all the time, but if I only drink water during the day and I just drink one diet soda with dinner, it's not going to be a big deal. I created that rule because I found that I was drinking a lot of diet sodas, and it's no good, okay? Number 2, drink 2 liters of water per day minimum. So this is my 2-liter water. And I'm drinking it because I found that drinking enough water just makes everything better. So I'm doing that. Number 3, fast until at least 5 p.m. every day, no exceptions. Now I put this one in here even though I've been eating 1 meal a day, which you can check out. I have videos, a whole video series on OMAD, 1 meal a day. Now I put this one in here because sometimes I was breaking the fast early. Sometimes when I go to work out, I'd be like, okay, well, before my workout, before I lift, maybe I should have a protein bar or something like that. And it was just kind of bullshit excuses. Not very often, but I was slipping a little bit on this. So I said, fuck it, let's just make it every day, no exceptions, no justifications about, oh, you'll work out better or whatever. Number 4, only eat 1 meal, no extra meals or snacks. Okay, so one of the other things I was slipping up on was I'd fast until 5, eat my 1 meal, but then, maybe an hour later, I'd have some kind of snack, or I'd scrounge around and I'd eat something else, or eat an extra meal or something like that. No good. Stop doing that. So I put that into a rule so that I know it, okay? Not going to do that. Number 5, avoid processed food as much as possible. And this one's more of a guideline. I guess it's not super, super strict here because, it's not really conceivable that I'm going to completely avoid processed foods, but the whole idea is that I will go for whole foods, right? This is a reminder to go for whole foods and to avoid the processed foods. Number 6, wake up at 5:45 a.m. every morning. And I suppose that I could take weekends off of this, but on my work days at least, waking up at 5:45 a.m. I wanted to have a time, get enough time in the day, wake up early. I find that when I wake up early, I've got a good start. And just having a set time. It doesn't have to be 5:45 a.m. It could be 6:45. I might adjust this depending on, what time I'm going to sleep. But it needs to be regular, so I've got a schedule, so I know what it is, and so that I can be focused on that. I find that waking up at the same time every day is extremely valuable. And I was slipping. I was kind of waking up at different times, or setting alarms, or snoozing sometimes, which is not like me at all. So let's make this very strict. Number 7, 10 Pomodoro every day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a video on how I plan my week, and I do the Pomodoro Technique. You can check that out. But I was slipping on this too, right? I was basically I was using my Kanban flow board, but I wasn't actually getting the shit done on it. I'd get the shit done, but I wouldn't run the Pomodoro timer, which was ridiculous because the whole point of it was to focus on getting so much done. And now, that I'm back into this and I'm doing this and I'm doing 10 Pomodoro every day, I feel good about myself because I'm getting this shit done. I know that I got the work done, I put in the work, and I can go and I can play a video game. I could go and do something, and I don't have to go back to my desk and feel like I need to work the rest of the evening because I didn't actually do any work during the day, or I didn't do the work that I expected to do. So this is a good goal. I may eventually make this back down to 8 Pomodoro, but I wanted to make this a big enough one where I had to really focus to do this, so I couldn't do any of the other shit. Number 8, no social media or text until Pomodoros are done. This was one of the things that was biting me in the ass, is I would be texting, or I'd be checking on social media, or I'd be watching YouTube videos, and I was like, fuck, that's eating up all of my time. I didn't realize how much time that eats up. It's a huge amount of time. Like, just doing any of that shit, even checking news sites or whatever it is, even though I don't really watch news or pay attention to news very much, but little tiny bits of shit, texting people back, doing social media and stuff, and so I cut all that until the Pomodoros are done. Okay, that makes it so that if I want to read my texts and answer them, or I want to check on my social media, I've got to finish up the Pomodoros first. Okay, which this is a huge rule. This one is working great. This is my biggest problem, is what I realized why my life was slipping from me, why my productivity. Number 9, no YouTube until Pomodoros are done. Just to double emphasize the point, that means no checking the comments. That means no watching YouTube videos. I was getting into the habit of every morning waking up, going to my desk, watching some YouTube videos to catch up with the ones that I follow, subscribers, the people I subscribe to. No more of that shit. It can eat up so much of your day. And then, I'm 20 videos deep into a YouTube binge session. Not good. Number 10, scan email after doing 4 Pomodoros. So, I actually didn't do this. I'm probably going to not even look at email or answer email until I've done all 10 Pomodoro for the day. I might change this. I got to see how this goes. But at first I was like, well, I need to scan the email to see if there's anything super urgent. But if I'm checking it about the same time every day, if checking my email once a day, there's very few things that are so urgent that they require me to respond in less than 24 hours. Okay, so when I go on vacation, I don't check email all the time incessantly. So we'll see how that one goes. But and I don't want to have the stress of like having people's to-do list in my inbox. Like I'll handle that later. Number 11, answer email after Pomodoros are done. Okay, so that was the idea of answering it, which I'm sticking to that one, because you get sucked into the email hole where you're spending all day on email. Number 12, meditate 10 minutes each morning. I actually didn't do that this morning. I forgot about that, so I need to implement that. But I found a lot of value in meditation. 10 minutes is not a long time, so I'm going to do that to start my day. And the number 13, read 30 minutes each day. And actually what I've been doing was, it's kind of interesting. I have my book here. Now, obviously I listen to audiobooks, but I've been doing some actual reading. I'm reading the Self-Directed IRA Handbook right now. That's fun, because I'm working on investing in real estate with my 401k. I finally set up a 401k that's self-directed, so that I can invest in real estate with it. So we'll see. But anyway, what I've been doing is on my Pomodoro breaks, I've just been reading. So if I am doing 10 Pomodoro a day, okay, that's 9 breaks times 5 minutes is 45 minutes. So I'm already getting to 30 minutes of reading a day easily, just by doing that. I don't even have to spend an extra 30 minutes. So I've got my rules. I've got them posted right here. And, I might add to this. I'm doing some other things too right now. Like, I'm trying to get ripped again. I'm kind of fat right now. This is fat for me, by the way. So I know you can see abs, but it's fat for me. Like, I don't like this. So, but what I'm doing to do that is I'm basically put on my calendar every 2 weeks to be 5 pounds less. This is what I did when I dropped. I have a video coming out on how or you might have already seen it if it's already come out, on how I lost 100 pounds. But this is what I did. So I'm going back to old school. It's like, okay, every 2 weeks you have to be 5 pounds lighter. And if you're not, then you have to run, for every pound that you're over that goal, you have to run that many extra miles per day until you're under that goal. So that's my plan. Yeah, that's it. These are my rules. So, let me know, guys, what do you think about this? Make sure you take the Bulldog quiz if you haven't already. Let me know, what are your rules? So here's interesting. Leave a comment below if you want to go through this exercise and you want to create your rules, or you already have your rules, and list them out. I want to see what your guys' rules are. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.